I hate square sketchbooks. How am I supposed to hold books? How am I supposed to hold them together if they can't? Look at that little piece like sticking up right there. That's the part I don't like. I don't like it. Like, where does it go? Does it go here at the back or at the front? It doesn't fit any, How's it going, guys? My name is Timui. I'm a character designer and illustrator. And okay, you saw the title of the video. Don't get mad yet, okay? Let me say what I need to say, and then you can make your judgments, and hopefully you still like it at the end. You may have heard this quote before. Good artists borrow, great artists steal. You probably heard that Picasso, Steve Jobs, or your mom was the originator of this quote, but it doesn't really matter who said it first. What matters is the actual quote itself and what it means. Now you may be thinking like, oh no, steal, I can't steal, stealing's for bad people. Okay, yes, stealing is bad, but I'm not talking about robbing a bank or stealing someone else's artwork and putting it on a t-shirt and then selling it on Teespring and then you getting a lot of money for that. I'm not talking about that. And if you're doing that, I'm gonna have to call the cops like right now, so. Hello, I'd like to report a robbery. It's so lame. What I am talking about is copying multiple different techniques from multiple different artists, combining them together to create one brand new thing. But don't take my word for it. I'm just a guy on the internet who is pretending to be an artist. I don't even know what art is, so what do I know? In Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon, he said that copying isn't about plagiarism, it's about reverse engineering. It's like how a mechanic takes apart a car to learn how it works. So when you see an illustration that you like, deconstruct what they did. Understand how and why they made those decisions. You need to ask yourself questions like, how did they simplify the hands and the hair? Or why is their line work so organic looking? Once you figure out the answer to those questions, you steal. Okay, let's not say steal, because I feel like that word is very scary to some people and they might take it the wrong way. Let's just say copy. Once you figure out the answers to those questions, you copy those things that you like and then you add it to your own illustrations or your own work. When I was in school, one of my biggest inspirations was Jake Parker, and I loved how he did his line work. So I took the technique that he used in his line work and I added it to my own. The trap that I see most young artists falling into is that they only copy from one person. One person? From one person. When I began my second semester illustration class, I started to see the giant world of illustrators. I saw so many people that I was like, wow, my mind was blown by how amazing their stuff was. One of those illustrators was Goro Fujita, and I wanted to do everything like him. I wanted to use the same shapes, I wanted to use the same colors, the same storytelling. I studied his style and his work so much that when I turned in my first project and got it back, I got a D. I got a D because I spent so much time studying him that I became a dollar store version of him. And my teacher clearly saw that. She also saw the really bad drawings, so yeah, you can take that into account as well. Also, I'm not going to show that illustration because I destroyed the physical evidence and I deleted all the Photoshop files, so yeah. So here's the key with copy. Do not copy from one artist only. Copy from multiple artists. If you do copy from one artist, you're just gonna become a dollar store version of that person. And nobody wants to hire the knockoff version of somebody else. I mean, I guess if you're cheaper, people would, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. Don't hurt me, please. My style is consisted of people that I've studied over the years, like Jake Parker, Helen Chen, Nicholas Cole, Amy Thompson, Casey Kuo, so many more, tons of illustrators. I've copied so many artists that you can't even pinpoint where they are in my style. Well, some of them, maybe you could, I don't know. That's what I just feel. And also, when you are copying from other illustrators, you don't have to copy just the technical things like line and color. You can imitate mood or feeling. Akira Toriyama is an artist that I really admire. If you don't know who he is, he's the creator of the Dragon Ball series, and his early Dragon Ball stuff is so cool. The mood and the feeling of his illustrations are very fun, energetic, and exciting. And oftentimes I reference his work so that I can find a way to emulate that mood into my own. I think it's easy to believe the lie that in order to make a impact with our art is to become original or to do something original. But the secret that nobody's talking about is there is nothing original, even ourselves. Everything is a combination of something. Referencing this book again, in case if you haven't figured it out by now, you should read this book. But I'm gonna go ahead and read something that Austin says in Steal Like an Artist. He said, a good example is genetics. You have a mother and you have a father. You possess features from both of them, but the sum of you is bigger than their parts. You're a remix of your mom and dad and all of your ancestors. You are, in fact, a mashup of what you choose to let into your life. You are the sum of your influences. The German writer Goethe said, we are shaped and fashioned by what we love. So take those words and apply it to yourself. What illustrators are you influenced by, and what about their drawings do you love? Once you figure it out, copy it and add it to your own work. The journey of an artist is difficult, like any other profession, but keep working hard and study those illustrators that you love. There's so much more to art and illustration than just the talent that people like to throw on us when they see one of our drawings. They don't see like the blood, the sweat, the tears, you know, they don't see any of that. They just see the finished product and they're like, oh wow, you are so talented. But then you're like, no, I actually spent $1 million at school trying to learn how to do this stuff, but okay, sure, whatever. But that's a video for another time. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do whatever other YouTubers tell you to do. Scratch this itch on my back, and I will see you whenever I see you. Bye.